In exercise 2, we are measuring the volume and mass of liquids to calculate the density. So part 1, it tells you to gather your graduated cylinder, distilled water, short stem pipette, and isopropyl alcohol. You will place your clean, dry 25 milliliter graduated cylinder on the tiered scale, and by tiered they mean that it's at 0. And you'll record the mass of the graduated cylinder right here on data table 4 in the first spot. Then you're going to get your short stem pipette, measure out exactly 5 mils of distilled water. This is the correct sig figs right there. And then place those 5 milliliters of water in the graduated cylinder and weigh the graduated cylinder with the liquid and record that. Here the second column, the second row is the volume, which is 5.0 milliliters. To get the mass of the water, you subtract the mass of the graduated cylinder from the mass of the graduated cylinder with the liquid in it. And you'll use correct sig figs here. And then to calculate the density, you take the mass of the liquid divided by the volume of the liquid. Next, they want you to determine the percent error. The equation for calculating percent error is found on the last page of your exploration, and you take your accepted value from the measured value, take the absolute value of that difference, divide by the accepted value, and multiply by 100%. So the accepted value for water, the density of water, is given as 1.00 gram per milliliter, and then you'll have your experimental value that you calculated. Then you're going to do the exact same thing for isopropyl alcohol. You will dry out your graduated cylinder, take its mass, add 5 mils of isopropyl alcohol to the graduated cylinder, measure the mass, determine the mass of the liquid, and then calculate the density by taking the mass of the liquid divided by 5.0 milliliters, and then calculate the percent error by using the equation given on the last page of the exploration and the accepted value of the density of isopropyl alcohol is given.